YouTube, Smooth the Trucker. We have got to talk about the stock market and the stock market volatility, you guys, today. Things have been getting crazy out there, absolutely bonkers. And Smooth here, it's important we go ahead and talk about this and kind of evaluate what's going on in the market and what's been happening out there, because times are crazy right now. Absolutely crazy. Those of you guys that have been following my channel for a while, you know that I'm all about living frugal, trying to save and invest as much money as possible. I'll go ahead and go back to when I first started driving semi-trucks here for FedEx Ground. I'll tell the story of what happened. This was about a little over 2 years ago when I first started driving semi-trucks for the company I'm with now, V&G Optimum Freight. I started making really good money, about $2,000 a week, $80,000 plus per year. Didn't have a whole lot of expenses, so I was very blessed. I was able to save and invest. You know, the vast majority of my income, I'd say about 75% of my income, I was saving and investing, and I was putting into the stock market. And right as this happened, right as I started driving semi-trucks for this company about 2 years ago, the market, this was right when COVID first happened, and the market was going down like a rock. It was going down like a rock. Stocks dropped over 50% in value, and it was one of the most fastest stock market drops in history. Things were absolutely crazy. They were out of control. And at the time, I was watching a lot of podcasts about the stock market investing and just investing in assets that can generate more money for you. And I decided to take a little bit of a risk. I started to go full-fledged in the market, you guys. Almost all the money I was making, I was pouring back into the stock market. And Smooth here, I ended up getting very, very lucky. The market was in my favor. I started investing pretty much when things were almost at a bottom. And the stock market just went up. It went up like crazy. Those of you guys that follow the market at all, you know what I'm talking about. You know, 2 years ago was the most volatile time. Fastest stock market drop and fastest stock market recovery almost in history. It was like a V. It went down almost 50%, straight back up almost 50%. And luckily for me, I got in almost at the bottom. So I was lucky. I was able to put in a lot of money. I think I invested close to about $50,000 probably into a lot of different small cap stocks and growth companies. And Smooth here, I got lucky. I was able to almost double my money and almost got $50,000 worth of stock market gains by going ahead and taking that risk and capitalizing on that. And ever since that happened, you know, things have been going up. They've been continuing to climb up almost to unhealthy levels there for a while, you guys. Things were getting so incredibly high. Stocks were considered extremely overvalued all the way up until about 4 or 5 months ago. You know, things have been going high. They've been getting really crazy. And a lot of people considered, you know, especially large cap stocks to be extremely overvalued and to be out of control. And those of you guys that follow the market, you know, now things have taken a turn for the worse. Things have almost fallen off a cliff. It's almost a repeat. Right now, I feel like it's imperative I make this video right now for those of you guys that are saving and investing money, putting money in stocks and assets and trying to make more money. I almost see an exact repeat happening now. Stocks are falling off a cliff right now, just like they did 2 years ago, back when COVID first came out. They're falling off a cliff. They are going straight down, and they have reached some levels that I know for a fact are unsustainable. There's mass fear in the market right now, especially with smaller cap stocks. If you go into smaller cap stocks, like, for example, Tattooed Chef, Corsair Gaming, some of the smaller growth companies, value stocks, you know, not just the big mega guns like Apple and Amazon and Google. You know, I'm talking about some of the smaller companies that are a little bit smaller. And they have fallen off a cliff, you guys. And, you know, they're at levels right now that I know for a fact are unsustainable. And, you know, right now it's It's risky, but it's almost a repeat, I feel like right now. Right now, I feel like it's the time to invest right now. I think a lot of people think it might fall a little bit farther, but it's at extremely unhealthy evaluations right now. They're at a level that's unsustainable, and they're not going to be staying here for too long. A lot of people like to wait on the sideline as they say, they might fall further. It might fall another 20% down further. And that might happen, I'm not to say it might not happen, but it also could be the bottom or close to the bottom right now. And, when that hits, especially growth companies and value stocks, they start going up like a rocket, you guys. This happened to me about 2 years ago. This is right when I started investing. I got lucky. I got in right when things were about to explode up is when I started investing. And smooth here, I got lucky. I was able to double my net worth almost in about a 6-month span just from stock market gains of the crazy explosion. And I can see that happening again right now, you guys. Right now is the time. Right now is the time where things are going to take off, I feel like. It might not happen this month, but I feel like within the next 2 to 3 months, maybe even this month, this might be the bottom right now. Things have gotten to a level where it's unsustainable, and I feel like it's going to start taking off here pretty soon. A lot of the reasons why people ask me why is the stock market dropping like crazy, like a rock right now? And there's a lot of stuff that goes into that. A lot of it is COVID, max fears for COVID, Omicron, new viruses coming out. Also a lot of inflation and deflation that's going on. There's been insane inflation. You guys know this. Gas prices have gone out of control. They've gone up to unsustainable levels. It is absolutely crazy times right now. And a lot of people think it's so overvalued for inflation that there's actually going to be deflation happening in 2022. So a lot of the fear from that, the risk versus reward of inflation versus inflation or deflation combined with the max COVID fears it's sending everything through an absolute chaos right now. And honestly, sometimes when you're investing money into chaos, it can be some of the most scariest times to do that. But you can also get some extreme rewards and make some insane amount of money by investing at the right time. So I'm not saying, you guys do what you're comfortable with. Smooth here. I am dollar cost averaging into the market right now as we speak. And I can see a repeat happening right now, you guys. I think right now I have not seen the stock market this volatile since COVID crashed. 60% in the stocks about 2 years ago. Things have reached that level, and I feel like now is the time. Now is the time to get in. There's also the importance of having a steady job during these times, you guys. It is so incredibly, it's a relief. It's a relief having a nice, steady job that you can rely on, that's high paying, you're living a frugal lifestyle, and there's peace in that. There's peace in that allows you to be able to take risk and be able to capitalize on these extreme opportunities when they present themselves like they are right now in the market. And there's some real comfort in having, a high-paying job. I'm very lucky. Smooth here is blessed. I've been working here, FedEx ground, team driving for V&G, Optimum Freight for the last 2 years now. High-paying job, working full-time, 55 to 6,000 miles per week. It's good money, you guys. $2,000 a week, $80,000 plus per year. And it's nice having a high income job, especially when you're living frugal. It allows you to save and invest and put your other money into assets that could end up performing pretty well for you guys, And just want to let you guys know, you guys do what you're comfortable with, but right now, I can almost see a repeat of what's happening right now. It's the same thing that has been happening about 2 years ago when COVID crashed. Those of you guys that are looking for a great job and a great driving opportunity, my contractor is hiring right now, Gert Lisha. Some of you guys have been messaging me saying he hasn't been getting back to you for the phone number. So I'm going to go ahead and put my other boss's phone number, Viola, down here in the description too. Gert and Viola Lisha for V&G Optimum Freight, FedEx Ground Contractors. It's a great driving gig opportunity, you guys. There's a reason why I moved here. I've been driving semi-trucks for this company for the last 2 years. Great pay, like I said, about $2,000 gross per week, $80,000 plus per year. When you're working full time, great job, great driving opportunity, and it's consistent high paying pay through these crazy volatile times, especially in the stock market and the fears with the coronavirus and the fears with inflation and deflation that are going on right now. So I hope this video was helpful and informative to you guys. Let me know what's happening. Those of you guys that are investing like Smooth is here, let me know what you're putting your money into. Let me know if you've been hit hard, and let me know what your thoughts are. Do you believe that, the stock market's poised for a rocket ship correction soon, like I think? Or do you think things are going to be getting worse for a little while longer? Let me know your thoughts. And stay safe out there, you guys. Love you guys. Thanks for the support. Until the next video, Smooth the Trucker. Out for now. You.